As everybody's settling in and finding a stone, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we're going to do today. Today, I'm going to lead you through a gentle yet profound orchestrated ego death. So what I mean by ego is not how we usually use the word, but more how Freud meant it when he coined the term originally, which is just our conscious sense of ourselves, the I, the identity, the sense of self. And when I say ego death, what I mean is that a part of our conscious identity can shift. It's not like our whole ego dies, because then we would have no sense of self or no I. But a little part of the self can shift and dissolve so that we can become more of who we really are. So for those of you in the back, please come up and grab a stone if you haven't already. It's a really important part of the ritual. So what we're first going to do is everybody just settle in, and we're going to pick, if you haven't already, one aspect of your identity that you're ready to let go of today. Some part about yourself that you really don't feel good about. Maybe it's a part of you that checks out and isn't present, or a part that's always going and doing and on the run and can never rest. Maybe it's a part that looks at the world through the lens of glass half empty and you want to become more positive. Or maybe it's a part of you that's controlling or pushy or demanding. Everybody thinking about these parts of yourself? Some part that's maybe a people pleaser, or an overgiver, or maybe you're comparing yourself to others all the time, or maybe you're passive aggressive, or maybe you're hiding your power from the world, or maybe you're overly competitive, or maybe you're feeling self-conscious and have some social anxiety. So why don't you close your eyes, everybody? Everybody in the back, shh, close your eyes, and just pick one aspect of yourself that you're ready to let go of today. And this part of you is in the way of your potential. And it's not who you really are. But it can be hard to imagine yourself without this part, because it's been such an integral part of your identity. So letting go of this part, you may have some sense is going to feel good, which it will. And it may also feel a little bit scary, like, okay, but who the fuck am I without this part? Who am I going to be on the other side? And this is what Carl Jung called the liminal space. So we're in this really unique opportunity on a boat where we're entering the liminal space, the space in between things. Carl Jung talked about the metaphor of the old self, the old identity, being like the old shore that we're ready to cast off from, because it's not a fit anymore. I don't belong here anymore. This isn't who I really am. But when we cast off from the old familiar shore, for a time we're adrift, and we're bobbing on the waves of the waters of the unknown. And we don't know where we're going, when we'll get there, who we'll be when we'll get there, what it will be like when we get there. And that's the liminal space. So today we're going to traverse the liminal space. And on the boat this weekend, we're literally entering the liminal space. We're going to leave that dock and that shore behind us and enter the unknown together. So I'd like to share with you guys a quote from Terence McKenna about taking the leap into the ego death, into the liminal space, which is, this is how magic is done. By hurling yourself into the abyss and discovering it's a feather bed. Because when we finally let go of those icky, sticky parts of ourselves that we were clinging to, it's actually really gentle. On the other side, we just feel a little bit more ourselves. So that's the work we're going to be doing together today. So I'm going to have us all drop into a little guided meditation. I'm going to play a song. So just close your eyes and settle in. And just relax into your body. Take a deep breath. Just hold that stone in your hand. Feel the weight of it. And allow yourself to sink into your seat a little bit deeper. And I want you to just notice the firmness of your body, your flesh and bones. And maybe also the busyness of your mind. Feel any energy that's moving through your body now. Maybe it's anxiety or joy or curiosity. Just feel all these energies and flavors of what it feels like to be you right now. Your mind, your feelings, the sensations in your body. And now I want you to drop deeper underneath all of that stuff. I want you to go under your thoughts, under your emotions, under the energy beneath the sensations, to a place I call the still water under the waves of your experience. Really settle into that still water now. And I want you to play with identifying with this nothingness at the core of your being. This is your true essence. This part can never be changed by anything that happens in your life. It's completely stable, reliable, and available to you always. No matter what aspects of your identity you might gain or lose, this essential part of you is always here. So just feel the steadiness there. And also feel the fullness of that emptiness. This beingness, this presence or awareness is the little part of the energy of the universe that's inside of all of us. It's the void from which everything springs forth. So this is the I am. Now we can say I am this or I am that, but this is the I am presence that you're touching right now. Really feel it. When we take away this old aspect of the identity you're ready to let go of, anchoring into this deeper, essential part of who you are will help it feel a little less rocky, that transition. So this is who you really are, and I want you to hold on to your essence energy as you take a breath and open your eyes. Come back into the space. Stay connected down there, down at the root of your being. It's safe for you to be connected to down there. And now I want you to pick up that stone. Hopefully all of you should have one, and if you didn't, please come grab one. And hold that stone in your hand. And I want you to really take a good look at it. Really look at its shape. Feel its textures. Look at the color. This stone was forged in the center of the earth through pressure. Every little precise crack and shape was formed through that pressure. And then the stone was smoothed by a running river. These are river rocks. So your stone, the shape of your stone was created by the outside forces that shaped it. And that's the exact same with all of us. That's what my modality that I created, Source Code, is all about, is that in our first 5 years of life, that essential energy that we all just tapped into and felt really clearly got formed into a specific shape by how we were treated, what we were told explicitly, but also what we were taught implicitly by the energies around us, how we were regarded. And then that's how we came to believe that we are, and that's what the world is, and this is how we relate. It formed our sense of self and sense of the world. And we began to identify with this precise shape that we were forged into by our early experience. And some of that forging was terrific. You know, our parents get it right a lot of the time. And some of it isn't who we really are. And it's something that we can let go of. And that's the work that I do with Source Code, is I help people release defense mechanisms that were developed in early childhood that we think is our personality, but it's not who we really are, so that we can slip into something a little more comfortable, which is our essence of love. So we're going to go in again. Everybody close your eyes. Still holding your stone. For a moment, just feel the stillness under the waves again. Oopsie, wrong order. I switched something. So I've noticed that whatever feels visceral for us, the emotions that feel visceral, end up attracting the same scenarios over and over again, because whatever shape we become through our early experience, we keep attracting and reenacting the same experiences that fit us like a puzzle piece. So whatever is visceral becomes real. And I call that the visceral real. So I want us to feel, when you think about the old aspect of your identity you're ready to let go of right now, how does it feel in your organs? The viscera. What are the emotions? So I'm going to read a list of feeling words that have a negative charge. And I want you to feel which ones resonate for you in your body with regards to this negative pattern in your life. And if you hear a word that resonates, let yourself feel it fully. And then let that feeling drain into the stone, and let the stone begin to hold it for you, so you don't have to hold it anymore. So I want you to feel your body. Is this old identity associated with shame? Is it fear that you feel in your body? Do you feel a sense you need to control? Do you feel confusion? Or powerless? Any words that resonate, let them drop into the stone. Do you feel numb? Disconnected? Do you feel a sense of urgency? Do you feel misunderstood? Do you feel desperate? Despair? Do you feel helpless or hopeless? Do you feel invaded? Do you feel suspicious? Whatever you're feeling in your body, just put it in the stone now. Do you feel hot? Frozen? Panic? Do you feel lonely? Punished? Rage? Disgust? Fragmented? Grasping? Empty? Ugly? Submissive? Lost? Overwhelmed? Drained? Self-conscious? Overpowered? Pissed? Vengeful? Invisible? Exploited? Victimized? Guilty? Judged? Embarrassed? Put all the feelings into the stone now. Let them drain out of your body. Let the stone start to hold them. And I want you to drop deeper, and we're going to start to identify the pattern. So when you feel these feelings associated with this aspect of your identity you're ready to let go of, I want you to start to see the matrix or pattern of exactly how this shows up in your life. This energy you're ready to let go of. What story does it keep attracting and recreating? I want you to notice how this pattern shows up in your romantic life. How does it affect your friendships? How does it affect the way you relate with yourself? How does it play out in your finances? How about your career? How does this old defense mechanism color your philosophy on life? And I want you to see this thing for what it really is. It's just a pattern that got encoded into you in your first 5 years of life. It's tangled into everything right now. And you can let it go. Because it's not who you really are. So slowly start to open your eyes. Sorry, I can't see my phone right now. And I want you to just look around and notice where we are. Just orient yourself in space. We are at the port of Miami, right behind us. And we're going to be taking off into the open sea. And like I said, that metaphor of entering the liminal space and leaving the old shore, we're literally going to be doing that this weekend. So I want you to look at the land and imagine that old aspect of your identity is there on the shore, and you're going to leave it there when we take off. You don't have to take it with you. And it's also in the stone. Feel it in the weight of the stone as well. The stone and the land are the firmament of the old identity that we're ready to let go of. So sometimes that ego death can be hard to let go of the old because we kind of have an insecure attachment to the old identity. Even though it doesn't feel good, it's like, oh, don't leave me. Who am I without this? So the antidote to that is to really develop a secure attachment with where we want to go and to get really clear about why we're ready to leave the old. So we're going to drop in again, do another guided meditation, hold your stone. And I want you to see yourself standing at the shore of the old. This old version of you has been so painful. But it's felt like home, familiar. And it's time to leave that home in search of the new. So I'm going to give you some prompts. I'm going to say the beginning of a sentence, and I want you to complete this idea in your mind with your eyes closed. This old version of me has been a place where we lost audio. Ooh, it's too hot. The phone's too hot. Well, use your imagination. Imagine really groovy violin music is playing. Damn it. It's really powerful with the music. Stand by. Does anyone have ice? All right, fuck it. Close your eyes. Thanks, Kenny. Sweet King. Okay, we're going in. Imagine tender violins are playing as you see yourself in your mind's eye standing at the old familiar shore and saying, this old version of me has been a place where, oh my God, fuck you, I love you, Soundy. This old version of me has been a place where and this place is not a fit anymore because this old place is actually not okay with me because this isn't truly me because I'm ready to leave because I'm casting off in search of. Because I deeply desire I'm casting off because I know I deserve. And because I know I am. So that's really you claiming the new identity, claiming to the universe, connecting your I am presence with the new world in a secure way. And now it's time to let that old identity go. Let that shit go. So take your stone and set it behind your feet on the ground right now. We want to put it behind us because it's in the past. It's behind us now. And I want you to just sit back, close your eyes, and notice what it feels like to let go of something that had felt so solid. Such a big part of the self. What does your empty hand feel like now? What does your whole self feel like now without that heavy burden? Maybe at first the emptiness in your hand feels a little too light. Like, oh shit, there's nothing to hold on to. So we're in that liminal space and it's okay. This emptiness is just the fullness of the still water under the waves. The fertile void from which all things are born. And from this neutral place, what could be possible on this ship in terms of a shift in consciousness? If we put that old thing down, what could be possible here together? And you can open your eyes and look around you at the beautiful faces. Say hello to one another. Give each other hugs. Welcome each other into this new world. Really say hi to your neighbors. Do it. Hug, hang out. This is the new world. It gets to be. We get to let go of the old together. Yeah, it gets to feel good. So beautiful sound team, can we switch to the song Seashell that's next? So we're gonna drop in you guys one final time. Just close your eyes, settle into your seat. So we're gonna go back into the visceral rule so that the new world can feel real, so that we're anchoring in the new. We're going to feel into the body, into the tissues of what new visceral emotions we can feel, if not that old negative charge. Breathe deep. What does it feel like in your body to truly feel grateful? To feel present. Available. Supported. Feel the chair holding you up. Grounded. Resilient. Open. What does it feel like to be open in your body now? To be strong. And to be gentle. Feel the feeling in your body of being connected. I belong here in my body now. Spacious. Safe. What is it like to feel love? So much love in all the tissues of your beautiful body. And solid. You've got you. Nourished. You get to be fed. Human and real. Dimensional. Out of stuckness and into flow. What does it feel like in your body to truly be in flow state? To be interconnected with one another and all of existence in interbeing. to lengthen your spine and feel tall and erect, to be radiant and potent in your power. So powerful. What does it feel like to be clear? And fully free. So just enjoying this beautiful energy in your body, in your viscera. Identifying with this new you. I am. I am this new self with this new embodiment of pleasure, joy, love. And when you're ready, just come back into the room. Thank you, sound team. We're good. Thank you. So my loves, that was our ritual. And I've been taught through a lineage of elders that what we do with the stones is we take them and we return them to a body of water. So the summit team has let me know we cannot throw them overboard. That was my plan. It was nixed. But when we get ashore, you can plunk them back into the ocean, cast them into the water. And when we do that, the stone sinks to the bottom of the water, returning back to that nothingness. And it's not like spiritual bypass. We don't forget who we were before, but we don't have to allow our lives to take the shape of that old stone anymore. We get to be the new version of ourselves. And I'm just so honored that you were here with me today, getting a little taste of seeing how childhood defense mechanisms become a pattern that keeps repeating. And that's what I do with Source Code is I help people emerge from those patterns. And we do lots of groovy stuff that I'm really excited to share more with you tomorrow at 1:00. That's when I'll really be sharing about exactly what I do. Today was just a special ritual that Summit asked me to create for us, letting go and leaving the shore. But if you want to learn a little bit more about my magic, please pick up a card. It has a QR code with everything you need. And if this was a powerful experience with you, I invite you to stick around for a minute and share with your neighbors and connect. This is the beginning of our journey together. Let it be juicy. And thank you so much for having me today.
Let's give Sam one more round of applause for that beautiful ritual that she just led us through. Oh, so lovely. Thank you. I do have one more announcement. It is this beautiful woman's birthday today, right now. And so I would love for you to join me in singing happy birthday. I can't start because I can't sing. Someone. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sam. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a beautiful day, you guys. Thank you.
Sun